Good evening and welcome to South London Minor Hockey. Tonight we are bringing you two Tyke House League games. Tyke is 5- and 6-year-olds and includes both boys and girls. Our first game is between Steve's Restaurant in the blue and white versus Southwinds Sand and Gravel in the red and white to my left. We're all set to go for the face-off at center ice for Southwinds. It's number 11, Jason Williams at center ice.
Number is the Steve's Restaurant.
For Steve's Restaurant, it's number 9, BJ Alvaro taking the face-off. And here we go, over on the right wing. They scramble around for the puck, and BJ Alvaro takes it back in behind his own net. Working it around up on the wing now. Falling down. Here's number 17, that's Jeff Patterson, going right in on goal. Oh, and a good save there by the Steve's Restaurant goaltender, sliding out to cover up.
We seem to be having some fairly good skaters out here this morning. That number 17 is particularly good at handling the puck, isn't he, Steve?
Yeah, there's some pretty good little players. A lot of them are playing hockey for the first time this year. There's another save by the Steve's Restaurant goalie.
We're not sure who that is.
We're not sure who that is. It looks like Ron Vogel, I think, number 6, playing goal for Steve's Restaurant today.
Yeah.
Now here they come. That's number 8, Benson Lott with the puck, moving in, knocked away on a neat defensive play. Comes back here to Jason Williams. Now right back to Michael Krafchick. They battle for it on the wing. Here comes BJ Alvaro. He's going right in on net, shooting. Oh, and he just put it wide of the corner.
Excellent play.
I'm not even on. Huh? I'm not even on. Red lights.
That's center ice now as they battle for the puck again. There's a shot. Oh, and that shot by Benson Lott was blocked and finally grabbed by Vogel, the goaltender for Steve's Restaurant. It's over in the corner now where number 14, Robbie Barrett, is chasing it up on the wing. Grabbed by Jeff Patterson, who clears it back into the Steve's Restaurant end. And it's knocked into the corner by David Adams.
In case our viewers don't know it, in Tyke hockey we don't use face-offs or offsides. We believe in letting the play go on. The only time that we have face-offs is during either the stoppage by the 2-minute buzzer or if a goal is scored.
Now here's BJ Alvaro going right in, shooting. Oh, and a big save by goaltender Aaron Massacre. And the net gets knocked off and temporary stoppage in play. The puck comes right in front, they shoot and score. BJ Alvaro, they were fixing the net at the time, and the goaltender didn't see the puck coming out front. There's the 3-minute whistle. And in Tyke hockey, every 3 minutes a horn will go, signaling a change in play. They only play half an ice surface, as you can see, and the games are approximately 36 minutes in length. All players receive equal ice time. They play one continual period, 36 minutes in length, stopped every 3 minutes. Steve's Restaurant leads 1-0 on a goal by BJ Alvaro. And now play is underway again. In the Steve's Restaurant zone, here it is to number 10. That was Kevin Lane clearing it down the ice into the Southwinds end. Kevin Lane now centers it out Over on this far wing, we're number 15. That's Robbie Bailey. Took a whack at it and missed it. It comes loose to number 10, Ryan Dyson, who clears it down into the Steve's end. Number 5, Michael Orvis, shooting it around on the boards. Up the wing now for number 10. That's Kevin Lane, working his way in, trying to come in front of the net, shooting, and it goes behind the net into the far corner. Knocked back down the ice now. That was number 6, I believe, Mark Smith, who cleared it away for Southwinds. In behind the Steve's goal. And they start working it out on the left wing. That's Kevin Lane again now. Broken up in there by John Paul Simmons. They scramble for it along the boards, and the puck finally comes loose down into the Steve's end.
Steve, I'm very impressed with the quality of skating for these 5- and 6-year-olds, considering some of them have never skated before.
Well, the program is set up so that for the first 6 weeks of the season, it's more or less a learn-to-skate program where they have to progress through certain badges. They have to achieve a certain level of proficiency in skating before they can even pick up a stick and begin to learn the stick handling aspect of the game. And games do not start until after their six weeks of practicing. And now here they come. It's Steve's Restaurant going right in. That's Kevin Lane. Oh, and he shot it wide of the net. Sprawling as he tried to get that shot away. That was cleared in front by Jeffrey Lutz. Comes back now, and the buzzer goes to signal a change.
The play seems to be quite rapid considering the size of these boys, and they seem to know that somewhat about the brand of hockey that kids this age. This is exactly what I'm expecting. How about you, Steve?
Yeah, it's really encouraging the way that the kids progress right from the beginning of the season, where every time the puck is dropped, there's a pile of 10 players who, as they gradually go through the season, they begin to learn their positions, they begin to spread out a little bit, and we'll even see some passing from time to time in this league. The main key, though, I think in Tyke hockey, and probably in all levels of house league hockey especially, is to make sure that it's fun for the kids.
Yes, and it certainly is fun watching these boys and girls.
Yeah. There it is, right in front of the net now. There's a shot, oh, and Kent Peters for Southwinds just slid that puck wide of the net. Comes back here, that's B.J. Alvaro with the puck going behind his own net. Starting to work it out, shoots it up on the wing. Coming back to get it for Southwinds is Michael Kravchuk. Clearing it behind his own net, and it's over to Kent Peters. Kent Peters trying to work it out. Knocked back by David Adams. Finally cleared back into the Steve's Restaurant end of the ice. Number 11, Ricardo Marquez, cleared it behind his own net.
This young B.J. Alvaro seems to be covering an awful lot of ground out there. He's a fine young skater.
Good little skater. He shoots, oh, a nice shot out in front of the net. Puck deflected away by the goaltender. That's Phil Franz going after the puck now, and it goes in behind the net. Here's B.J. Alvaro with it again. Clearing it out in front, and away comes Southwinds. Falling down is Michael Kravchuk as he tried to break out over center ice. It goes on the far wing where Joe Neville for Southwinds knocks it in the corner. Michael Varansky there battling with it for him. And there goes the 3-minute buzzer. Tyke House League has 166 boys and girls registered, and many of them are on skates for the first time this year, as we said. The aim of the program is to teach the kids the basic skills of hockey, skating, and stick handling.
And certainly the skating is something that's very important in development of hockey, and that's one thing that South London does emphasize is a very strong program of power skating at the Tyke level.
Well, it certainly is the key, as we saw in that Canada-Russia junior game the other night. The Russians were just flying up and down the ice, really skating well, and that's the kind of thing that we try and emphasize. That's why they keep the body out of junior hockey now until the kids reach the Pee-wee age group, which is 12 and 13 years old. They want them to learn the skills of skating and stick handling. Into the corner now where Robbie Barrett chases it for Steve's Restaurant, centered it out. Comes back into the center ice area. And Ricardo Marquez taking a whack at it. Now Kevin Lane with the puck, shooting it up on the wing. Going in behind the Southwinds net. Shooting it around on the far corner where Jeffrey Lutz goes after the puck now. Falling into the boards there, and it's picked up by Benson Lott for Southwinds, who lost it. Jeffrey Lutz after it again. Comes back, Benson Lott going after it. Now it comes in front. Fallen on by the Southwinds goalie, Aaron Massacre. Third over in the far wing. Benson Lott showing some good skating ability here as he moves up. Knocked around in the corner by Marquez.
There's one of our little...
They scramble for it, and finally they pile up in the corner, and the whistle blows.
There's one of our little female hockey players, number 7 out there, Katie Feely. She seems to be doing very well.
Yeah, number 7 in the red and white for Southwind Sand and Gravel. Katie Feely. Now Benson Lott clearing it up. Number 17 is Jeff Patterson trying to work in front, and it's broken up by Ricardo Marquez. Now it comes in front of the Steve's Restaurant net. Over on this far wing.
I see the parents that we draw quite a number of parents out for these games. It's probably one of the most enjoyable brands of hockey to watch at this age level.
It certainly is. It's very encouraging to have the parents out, and the program depends very much on parents. All the coaches and the timekeepers, the gentlemen you see out in the ice coaching and helping out with the teams are all mostly parents of kids here who volunteer their time to help teach the kids the game of hockey.
One thing about square corners, he does get scrambling.
Now here's B.J. Alvaro chasing that puck again. Over on the far wing, he's watched by Mark Smith. Clears it, and Massacre grabs the puck for the South.
He's made some excellent saves there, Steve.
He has. He's one of the bigger boys on the ice, and that will certainly help out at this age group.
Yes, it would.
There's the puck into the corner now where Ryan Dyson and his own playing partner, Billy Holt, battling for it and tie each other up. The whistle blows for stoppage in play, and the puck is put onto an open wing by the referee. There's Michael Krafchick going after the puck up in the far wing. Now clears it ahead to Mark Smith, who cleared it down into the Steve's Restaurant zone. Or number 16, David Adams, goes in behind his own net, clears it over. Billy Holt now had a chance to get it, missed, and it comes over to B.J. Alvaro. Alvaro and And Mark Smith battle for it, and it comes back down into the Southwinds zone where Robbie Barrett goes into the corner after it. It's Mark Smith for Southwinds, number 6, digging the puck loose now and clearing it down the ice into the Steve's Restaurant end.
That was a nice play by number 16 for Steve's Restaurant to move the puck away. And actually a nice
David Adams
play to B.J. Alvaro.
Over on the far wing there, that's Phil Franz, number 11. In blue, trying to get the puck, and it comes back, and there's a stoppage in play with the 3-minute whistle signaling a change in lines. At the far wing here, John Paul Simmons trying to get a hold of it. Comes out on the wing, and
that's young Joey Neville, number 2 for Southwinds.
Kevin Lane now tried to center it. Jeffrey Lutz was in front of the net. And it's brought away there by Lee Burgeon up the center ice. There's a shot on goal. Oh, and the goaltender stopped it. The rebound is loose. Kevin Lane goes in and scores. Picked up the rebound and directed it into the net.
Very nice play by the Steve's Restaurant players to follow up on the play when the puck's on the rebound.
Very opportunistic play. He saw the loose puck and just chased after it and banged it in there. A nice goal by Kevin Lane. Making the score now 2-0 for Steve's Restaurant.
Appears we have an equipment problem here with our goalie for Southwinds.
Yeah, I think one of the pads on young Aaron Massacre in goal for Southwinds has come loose. One of the straps has possibly come undone there.
The one thing I must emphasize is the amount of volunteer work that people do in South London minor hockey. The hours spent on the ice with the parents, with the players, by the coaches and managers is just absolutely tremendous, and we really do appreciate that sort of support, especially when we have them at this age where a lot of time and effort has to be put into teaching the young boys and girls how to skate, how to stop and start. It's very important that we have some very good help from our parents, and we certainly do appreciate that in South London.
Well, the South London organization provides hockey for more than 800 young boys and girls from the age of 5- and 6-year-olds. Now here's Southwinds in on goal, right up through into juvenile hockey.
And we also do have 2 competitive girls hockey teams as well that we support.
Here's the puck being shot back in. Nicholas DeMello chasing it in there for Steve's Restaurant, battling with Benson Lott for Southwinds, and comes behind the net. And this is, well, B.J. Alvaro now working out on the wing with the puck, trying to clear it up. Stopped in there by Jeff Patterson.
They're real little diggers, aren't they, Steve?
They are. They see that puck, and they've got one thing in mind, and that's go get it. Now Jeff Patterson taking it behind his own net, number 17 for Southwinds. Starting out through the middle now. Coming up ice. Trying to get a shot away. He does, and it slides wide of the Steve's Restaurant goal. That's Nicholas DeMello, number 2 for Steve's Restaurant, clearing it in the corner where Benson Lott stops it for Southwinds. They dig away at the puck, and it's finally cleared back here. Robbie Barrett chasing it there in the center ice zone for Steve's Restaurant. Almost had a break, but Jeff Patterson broke it up. Comes now to Jason Williams trying to get a shot away, and that was broken up neatly by Nicholas DeMello. Here's Patterson now with the puck, shooting it back, and Robbie Barrett has a break for Steve's Restaurant. Comes over here to Phil Franz. Oh, and he shot it wide. Little number 7 there for Steve's Restaurant is Phil Franz.
Yes, he made a nice play there. He is, he's not one of our bigger hockey players, but he certainly is one of the nicest little players that we've seen in a long time. At that age, I believe he's only 4 years old.
Yeah, I believe he may have just turned 5 this year, but he's been in the program. This is his 2nd year in the program. And that's his father out there in the blue and gray jacket, helping out to coach this team.
Well,
now here the puck comes in front of the net. Shot. It's loose. He scored. That was Jeffrey Lutz, number 15 for Steve's Restaurant. Here comes Lutz again, working his way in, trying to get in front of the net. Oh, and he falls into the boards. Cleared over in the far wing. Kevin Lane chasing it for Southwinds, and it's cleared back in behind the net. Ryan Dyson now cleared it out. Comes right in front of the Southwinds goal. Here's Lutz going in. Oh, and he almost had another shot on net.
oh, tries the big
David
slide
Adams there bangs the puck wide of the net. Now working his way out is Mark Smith for Southwinds. Shooting the puck goes wide of the Steve's Restaurant goal. Here it comes to Smith again. Shooting in behind where it's picked up by Ricardo Marquez for Steve's Restaurant. Now it's cleared right in front. And number 15, Robbie Bailey.
We have a bit of a break here. Whoa. We had a bit of a break.
Kevin Lane now shooting it in behind the Southwinds goal. Picked up there by Mark Smith, and the 3-minute whistle goes. Providing all this ice time and hockey and whatnot for the kids here, for over 800 kids, that costs a lot of money.
I believe that our budget's in the over $120,000 a year just to operate minor hockey for South London.
And what are some of the ways, Tom, that South London goes about raising these funds?
Well, we do various fundraising things. This year we had, for the first time ever, a poinsettia sale prior to Christmas, and very successful. We also do occasionally sell chocolate bars. This year we're going to operate a skate-a-thon, and also we run a hockey tournament, which generates a certain amount of income.
And we'll talk about those in a little bit. Here's BJ Alvaro. Yeah, I'd like to talk about that hockey tournament and that skate-a-thon in a little bit here. Find out the dates and whatnot of those events.
Boy, that BJ Alvaro, he is
making a nice play, digging right in. And Massacre came out and covered up.
How old is BJ?
This is his 2nd year in the league, so he must be a 6-year-old.
6-year-old.
Down on the far wing there, where Kent Peters shoots it in behind the net. And it's cleared up there by number 5, Michael Orvis. BJ Alvaro in the corner trying to center it. Broken up.
Keep going up here.
And cleared back down the ice here. Michael Orvis now going for it again. Shinning it up the boards. Here's Alvaro picking it up. Gonna cut towards the net. Lee Burgeon now on the ice.
Yeah.
Sprawled on the ice.
He's a real scrapper, that little Lee Burgeon.
And it's picked up by Kent Peters. Trying to clear it up. Bergen now trying to help him out. Peters finally clears it down the ice where number 11, Ricardo Marquez for Steve's Restaurant goes into the corner after the puck. Clearing around behind his own net here, and Michael Orvis, number 5, coming over to see if he can't push down the boards, which he does. Past number 2, Joe Neville out there for Southwinds. Now it's cleared in behind, and BJ Alvaro with the puck coming right out in front of the net. Oh, and the 3-minute whistle goes to see who's about to shoot. The goalie, Aaron Massacre, managed to get a stick on it and deflect it wide anyway.
Saved by the buzzer.
What is the date of the upcoming tournament? What are some of the details of the South London hockey tournament?
South London runs an A-caliber hockey tournament on the weekend of February 1st and 2nd. The majority of our games will be held right here at Nichols Arena, starting at 7 o'clock in the morning, going right through until 7 o'clock on Saturday. And again on Sunday morning, starting around 7 o'clock, going right through until roughly 9 o'clock at night. It brings in teams from all over Ontario. We do have a few teams from the United States this year, and we run our hockey tournament is from minor novice, which is 7 and 8 years old, right up to Pee-wee.
How many teams would be involved?
The teams, I don't know the exact numbers, but I believe they're in the neighborhood of 60 hockey teams will be playing in this tournament over the period of the weekend.
Oh, that's great. That's a lot of entertainment for these kids, and
it is very enjoyable hockey. If you want to see boys playing at an A-caliber level, come on out on February 1st and 2nd.
That's here at Nichols Arena.
Here at Nichols Arena. Oh, big save.
Now here's Alvaro going after that loose puck, and he shot it wide. And cleared back down the ice by Jeff Patterson.
Hey, Jeff Patterson's a big boy.
He is. Good skater.
Yes.
He shoots it back in, and it goes just wide of the Steve's Restaurant net. I didn't think the goaltender saw that one.
I might point out here, Steve, that Steve's Restaurant is one of our major sponsors here in South London. He is now sponsoring 3 hockey teams, and people like Steve's Restaurant and Southwinds Sand and Gravel, we really do appreciate that sort of sponsorship. It's an integral part of our fundraising program to keep the boys on the ice and keep the price of our hockey down.
Helps pay for the price of the sweaters and some of the equipment they need, like all the goalie equipment. Oh, there's a long shot that went in the net, and it looks like that was number 2, Nicholas DeMello, who got that goal. I think he shot it all the way down the ice, and the goaltender just seemed to try to drive on and cover it up, and it just slid through him and in off the post. Nicholas DeMello, number 2, scoring for Steve's Restaurant, and he's an excited little boy right now. Yeah, the Skate-a-thon, another fundraising event, that's coming up on January the 26th here at Nichols Arena, and the kids from this age group, the Tykes, right on up through into the Adams, will be asked to go out and sign up pledges, and they'll come to the arena on Sunday, January 26th, and skate there's an hour and a half. We intend it to be a family skate and very much a family day when the mothers and fathers can get out and skate with the kids, and afterwards there'll be hot dogs and pop here at the arena, and should turn out to be quite an event.
Here's a break.
Oh, he scored! That's Kevin Lane, number 10 for Steve's Restaurant.
Yes,
he's been working hard out there today, and he finally got a goal.
Very opportunistic, isn't it?
That's his second goal, actually.
Yeah.
He was the one who picked up the rebound and put it in earlier. So Kevin's having a good game out there. Will you go down to the dressing room now?
Is it over?
No, but it soon will be, and you've got to get your skates on. Will you get Scott's dad to help you put your skates on?
Here we go again, number 10, for Steve's. Okay, that was a nice play by number 10, Kevin Lane for Steve's Restaurant to cover up on the play. Number 9, John Paul Simmons in the corner with the puck. He's moving out. Oops, here he comes. Number 14 for Steve's. He's a little scrambly there. Okay. Steve's has the puck. Here's number 10, Kevin Lane, coming in front. Nice little backhand. Oops, a little wide of the net. It was a very nice play by Kevin. Here's number 4, Billy Holt in the corner. Ooh. There, Billy Holt has the puck again. Oh, there goes the buzzer. I think by the end of the game, these boys get very tired. It's for their first time out on skates and playing this kind of hockey. It's very challenging, also very entertaining for the parents. One thing we have a lot of fun with is lining these boys up between buzzers. Sometimes it's very humorous out here. Also, if you look out on the ice, you see a number of people skating. These are all coaches. We have goalie coaches at either end to help with the boys with the positioning on the ice. And also, the coaches are out there to help to keep the boys into play. At this age, sometimes they need a little encouragement of where they should be. This is how we try to help them out. Here we go. Number 9 there is B.J. Alvaro. He seems to be in the play every time he's on the ice. Oh, little number 7 there, Phil France. Almost had a big opportunity for a goal there. B.J. Alvaro. There's Joey Neville. He just moves it right out there. Very nicely done. There's Joey Neville with the puck again. Neville, he moves it into the corner. And there's B.J. Alvaro again. Number 16, David Adams. He sees he moved the puck along very nicely there. Nice stop by the goalie.
Yeah, it's Ron Vogel in goal there for Steve's Restaurant.
Oh.
Now here's Kent Peters with the puck.
Oh,
trying to work it in.
There's a little confusion there.
Oh, here's little Phil Franz. Oh, and Peters comes racing back to knock it away. Goes over on the far wing where David Adams bangs it back. And Joe Neville, number 2, Tried to clear it for Southwinds. Comes over in the wings, and there's Katie Feely banging it onto the wing, and number 12, Lee Bergen. Clears it back, and the horn sounds.
Oh.
Signals a change in players.
That was a very good buzzer shift there for these boys. It's getting very entertaining.
It's not done. No.
Here we go.
Play is back underway. Jeff Patterson trying to work it out for Southwinds. Kevin Lane, who has a pair of goals already, going for the puck in front of the net. Oh, and it was knocked away neatly by Jeff Patterson. Now Jason Williams chasing it on the far wing, clears it out here through center ice zone. And it's picked up by Patterson. He's going right in. Oh, and good save there by Vogel as he comes out. Now they try to bang it back in front of the net again. Southwinds exerting a little pressure here. Here's Patterson trying to center it. Getting some help from Michael Krafchuk over there, and they finally
get a whistle.
Get a whistle by falling on the puck.
As you can see, the way the whistle goes, we just throw the puck in the corner. It takes too much time to set these boys up again for a face-off. So rather than that, we just throw it into an opposite corner of the play.
Jason Williams now chasing it for Southwinds. Passed it back. Where Michael Krafchuk chasing it. Tried to clear it behind his own net. It's picked up by Kevin Lane, who falls and goes over to Jeff Patterson for Southwinds. He clears it ahead to Jason Williams. Williams now trying to work his way up. Stick handling towards the net. So a good play as he comes right in. Shooting, scores! Well, that was a nice play by Jason Williams, showing some stick handling ability.
Somebody pick up the goal scorer. It's on camera.
Jason Williams is an excited little boy. So over there, congratulating his teammate Jeff Patterson.
Yes.
Here comes now Southwinds starting to come on a bit. Patterson chasing the puck now, along with number 8, Benson Lott.
Oh, he's trying to kick at it, but he couldn't quite reach it.
Goes in behind. There's Jason Williams chasing it again. Trying to center it out. Jeffrey Lutz now, along with Robbie Barrett, clearing it in behind. Kevin Lane picking it up for Steve's Restaurant. Shooting, deflected off a skate and comes back in behind Jeff Patterson. Now trying to work out on the boards. And there's the 3-minute whistle. Nice goal there, though, by Jason Williams on that shift.
But what's the score now? We have 4-2, 4-1?
I believe it's about 4-1.
Yes. With a little over 2 minutes left in the game. Do you think the Southwinds can come back here and tie the game?
Well, I don't know if they're going to fashion a comeback at this time, but you know, the funny thing is, Tom, that as a coach in this league, I remember coming off the ice last year after a game in which we had either won or lost by a landslide. It was 7-1 or 7-0. BJ Alvaro went in and scored a nice goal there for Steve's Restaurant.
And the kids didn't know whether they won or lost.
Came off the ice, and one of the kids said to me, "Did we win?"
It's a wonderful
that kind of put it all in perspective as far as these 5- and 6-year-olds are concerned. They're out there to have fun and learn a little bit about hockey, and who wins or loses is not really all that important. That's Mark Smith for Southwinds losing it. Here's Alvaro now. He's got a breakaway. And goaltender Massacre is set. Alvaro in, shoots, scores! Went up off the stick of Massacre. He got a piece of it, but couldn't keep it out. Alvaro got it a little bit up off the ice, and that was all he needed to deflect it in up high in the net. Nice goal by B.J. Olvero.
He seems to be the scoring threat for this Steve's Restaurant team.
Good skater, and once again, it just emphasizes the importance of skating. You know, there are boys out there who are bigger, but if you've got the skating ability, you can skate around them or skate away from them. Now Vero clearing it down in here now, or Mark Smith goes into the corner for Southwinds. Billy Holt. Mark Smith now coming down, and number 10, Ryan Dyson, was chasing it there. Smith winds up with a big slap shot. He hit the side of the net with that. We try and encourage the kids at the Tyke level to stay away from that slap shot for various reasons. One is you don't have the control over it, and the other one is that we don't like to see that stick get up high, possible cause for injury. So at every opportunity, we try and encourage them to use the wrist shot and develop some accuracy.
A little aggressive play right here.
There's a little roughnecking going on there.
Haven't been looking, wondering what was going on. Here comes BJ again. He's he
cleared it out in front of the net.
For our viewers, if they are not aware, we also, if you'll notice along the side of the boards, blocks, we have 2 games going on at the same time. We only use half ice surface for all our tight games.
Yeah, I think it's really a help to the kids at this age to only play that half ice surface, because then they seem some of the weaker players get more involved in the game, because the better skaters could just skate away from them on a full ice surface, and here on the half ice surface, it keeps all the kids in the game.
We might emphasize also, we try to balance these teams out as much as possible, whereas if one team tends to dominate more so than another, we will move a player from one team to another to try and balance it out so that we do have the game sort of not get out of hand where one team's scoring all the goals and the other one. Although in this particular game, it seems to be sort of one-sided for Steve's Restaurant. But this is the holiday season, and some of the players are missing from both teams. So.
And yes, it also happens that one game you just get the breaks, and
that's right.
And your team seems to score a lot of goals, and the next time out, it might go the other way. But the kids tend not to really notice too much.
No, they don't.
How many goals are scored by either team, as mentioned
Lee
earlier.
Bergen, he almost pulled it out front.
Now there's about just over a minute remaining in this game. It was cleared up in the wing. That was Joe Neville chasing it for Southwinds, and it comes back into the corner here where little Katie Feely chasing it along with Jason Williams, who got the nice goal for, or sorry, that was Lee Bergen chasing that puck. That was cleared down the ice by David Adams, wide of the net. Comes right back out in front. The Southwinds goal, where Joe Neville battling now, coming up with the puck. Center ice, clearing it back, and stopped at the Steve's Restaurant defense. Puck comes over on this wing, where Adams cleared it up again. Joe Neville now banging at it. Back to Adams. For Steve's, and there it is, the center ice, a long shot. Stopped the defense. And the buzzer goes, and that's the game.
Just wait until they shake hands.
And in the spirit of the fun that we try and encourage in this league, the teams will now line up in the center of the ice and shake hands and congratulate each other. Then they'll probably go into the dressing room and ask who won.
That's right. Very enjoyable to watch kids at this age. Sometimes you almost wish the kids would always remain 5 or 6 years old so you can come out every Saturday morning and watch this sort of thing.
That's right.
Because as you have said, winning and losing is not very important at this age level, particularly to the boys and girls. But at the same time, the ability to go out and play hockey on teams and emphasize that team spirit attitude, it's really nice to see. And this is an example of it at the end of the game.
And here they go with the handshaking. We'll be back in a few minutes to bring you the second game.